What's good, my credit fiend? So, for whatever reason, if you're trying to show that you have a high balance in your bank account, this is going to be one of the methods that I would personally use if I needed to do this, right? So, I honestly would go to Navy Federal, and this works really well if you have somebody else too. Like if you have a spouse or somebody else that you really trust and that trusts you, this will work really well because then you don't have to worry about everything being on your profile. All right, so looking like a huge spike, like you just took out mad stuff. All right, so this is what you're gonna want to do, right? Because in your bank accounts, each period, that whatever it is, each month or so, they're going to show like an average daily balance and stuff like that. So some people, you might need that for certain things, or you might need to show proof of like however much is in your bank account for housing sometimes. Like there's a number of reasons of why you probably clicked on this video. But so you're going to take your first card, right? And let's just say, you know, you've been following this channel and you got pretty good limits and stuff like that, and you got Navy Fed, you're in the credit unions, right? So you got your first card right here, boom. It's got, you can take 5K off of that. You got your main account, this is your bank account. Then you got another one over here, boom. You got take 5K off of that. We're just doing this for easy numbers. And then boom, you got another one here. You could take 5K off of that. So now all these have minus 5K, right? Minus 5K, right? And now you have 15,000. Like, I don't know if you need that much, but this is just for this example. Now you have 15,000 in your bank account. You can use that for whatever it is that you need to show in your bank account. You could let that report. Now, this is why I said it would be easy to have somebody else, if you had other people involved in this too, because if you let this in here, then there's a chance that these could also report, right? And those are more than likely cash advances, unless you know another method that, you know, you have to watch my videos to find that out. So if these aren't cash advances or whatever, then, you know, that's better. But these are cash advances, whatever. These are going to start accruing a daily interest rate. Okay, so you're going to have to pay interest. Like nothing is free out here when you're getting, you know what I'm saying? When you're racking up this amount, nothing is free in this world. I'm sure you already know that. Nothing's free. So yes, you are going to pay some interest, especially depending on how long you want this money to sit inside of your bank account, right? Because you need it for whatever you need it for. So just keep that in mind. But then after, just go ahead and pay that back to these. Now they're paid off. Not only that, they took off 5,000. Now, if you're helping somebody else with this too, now they showed that they had a reported balance missing 5,000 and they paid that back in full. Like, that's amazing. You don't know how much these credit unions, banks, whatever, somebody that's lending you money like to see that when you pay stuff in full. So even just doing that, if you just want to use that as just a method to help them trust you more and stuff like that, then go ahead and use that, because that's definitely what's going to help them trust you a lot more. If you're taking off this money and you let it report, you know what I'm saying, and then the next month you pay it off, it's zero balance, that looks really good, especially when you're trying to like show that you're trustworthy, you're making your payments on time. You know what I'm saying? You had one report. Do it every so often. It's not like something that you should just keep on your thing, especially depending on what this is, because if that's close to your limit and you let that report, I mean, that can really damage your score, and it's going to take a little bit to come back from that. But as long as you're paying it back, you know what I'm saying, that's what mostly matters. But this right here, that's really good, because you can use this to show proof that you have money in your account, whatever you need to do. There's various reasons as to why you would want to have that reporting in your bank. But yeah, man, we credit fiends out here. We fiending for these credit cards. And that's what it is. That's how you get the bag inside your bank account.